The man himself, Manny Pacquiao, along with Jazz Mather, the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions and Limitless X Holdings. Guys, thank you for the time this morning. Manny, going to start with you. Why is now, 11 years after the first fight, why is now the right time for this rematch?
It just happened that I'm still active in boxing, and he come out from retirement, so and he decided to do it again. So this is it. Like I'm so excited for the fight. I'm hoping for this time around, no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. Like I'm so excited and ready to the fight.
The unthinkable has become official. After years of debate, silence, and endless what-if discussions, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are set to face each other one more time. The rematch is scheduled for September 19th under the Revolutionary Dome of Sphere in Las Vegas, and the entire event will stream live globally on Netflix.
The fight will be a real fight. It's not an exhibition fight. It's going to be a real sanctioned fight. Whoever wins, this win will be added to their official pro fight record.
What once seemed impossible is now reality, sending shockwaves across the boxing world. Immediately after the announcement, Mayweather issued a stern warning to Pacquiao. Confident as ever, he reminded everyone of the outcome of their first encounter in 2015. According to Floyd, history will repeat itself. He boldly declared that he already defeated Manny once, and the result will be the same again. For Mayweather, beating Pacquiao is personal satisfaction. He insists that no force can stop him from doing it again, emphasizing that his skills, ring IQ, and defensive mastery remain superior.
Interesting fight, you know, it's I mean, the original one was the fight of the century. So imagine now, it's still a massive fight.
This time, Mayweather is not relying on words alone. At 49 years old, he has already returned to the gym, showcasing sharp movements and impressive conditioning. Despite his age, he appears smooth, focused, and hungry, like a young contender with everything to prove. Protecting his perfect 50-0 professional record is his ultimate motivation. That undefeated legacy, built on years of discipline and hard work, is something he refuses to let slip away.
Slide and drop. Punch it, here we go. Drop.
Every early morning session and intense drill reflects his determination to keep that zero intact. Beyond the record, there is unfinished business. Since their first fight, Pacquiao has often mentioned that he entered the bout injured and unable to perform at his best. Mayweather now aims to silence that narrative permanently. He wants to prove that even at full strength, Pacquiao does not possess what it takes to defeat him. For Floyd, this rematch is about validation and legacy. Meanwhile, respected analyst Max Kellerman ranked Pacquiao higher than Mayweather in pound-for-pound greatness. Kellerman praised Manny's fearless approach throughout his career, noting his willingness to face elite opponents consistently. He suggested that Pacquiao now has a rare second chance to accomplish what slipped away in 2015.
Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He rolling.
Not everyone is convinced this rematch is necessary. Some critics question whether the timing diminishes its significance. They argue that 5 or 6 years ago, the fight would have carried even more weight. Concerns about declining reflexes, slower hands, and aging bodies have been raised. There are doubts about whether the rematch can generate the same massive anticipation as their first encounter.
Guys are old. Both these guys, I'm just saying it like it is, they are. Both these guys were at one point the highest level in the world, but when they fought, it was about 5 years too late then. That was 11 years ago, and we saw how the fight went then. What would make it any different now? The only thing I can think of is because they're a little older, a little slower, and they're still willing to get in there and do it, that maybe we would get more of a slugfest. I still don't know if Mayweather's reflexes have diminished that.
Still, nostalgia and legacy continue to fuel excitement among fans worldwide. Even Steven Espinoza expressed support for Mayweather's return, despite previous legal disputes between them. He stated that only a fighter truly understands his own capabilities. If Floyd believes he can still perform at a high level, Espinoza encouraged him to pursue it wholeheartedly.
What are your thoughts on Stephen, what do you think's out there for Floyd in terms of competition right now at his age?
What's that?
What do you think's out there right now in terms of competition at his age?
Look, you know, if he wants to come back, he's never taken a lot of punishment. He's always been a great athlete. If he wants to come back and there's an audience for it, like, more power to him.
While Mayweather has already begun preparations, Pacquiao has not officially started camp for this specific clash. However, his recent training ahead of his bout with Mario Barrios demonstrated that he still possesses remarkable stamina and sharpness. During that camp, Manny approached preparation as if it were his first professional fight. His heavy bag sessions were relentless, focusing on precision, power, and rapid combinations. He incorporated constant footwork and head movement, ensuring that every punch carried intent. On the other side, Pacquiao carries his own powerful motivation. What Floyd is desperate to protect, Manny is eager to destroy. In response to Mayweather's confident remarks, Pacquiao fired back with determination. He openly stated that he wants Floyd to live with one loss on his professional record, and to remember forever who handed it to him. Manny believes this fight will not just be competitive, but brutal for whoever stands across from him. For him, this is about revenge, pride, and rewriting history. The boxing community has been divided in its predictions. Amir Khan publicly backed Pacquiao, praising his professionalism and discipline. Khan highlighted Manny's recent performances against younger opponents, noting that his speed, conditioning, and hunger remain impressive. In his view, Pacquiao's consistency inside the ring gives him the edge in this rematch.
I like Manny Pacquiao in the second one because I think with Mayweather slowing down a little bit, age catches up on you. And I think with Manny always looking in good shape. Obviously he's not partying, not drinking. Mayweather's always partying, chilling, enjoying himself. I think there's a different way of living for both fighters, the way they act, the way they are. I mean, Mayweather is still like a 20-year-old kid, whereas with Manny Pacquiao he's very, intelligent and he's on the right path. I got Manny Pacquiao winning that fight.
However, Rolly Romero strongly disagreed. Romero argued that Mayweather is simply on another level in terms of skill, ring intelligence, and defensive ability. He warned that Pacquiao could get hurt if he made even the smallest mistake. According to Romero, the rematch will look very similar to their first fight, with Mayweather controlling the tempo and neutralizing Manny's aggression.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, I think it's gonna be a similar kind of fight. But I mean, Floyd's gonna just gonna outbox him. And honestly, if Floyd does start digging to Pacquiao's body early, I mean, Floyd's gonna hurt him. This fight isn't really about Pacquiao. It's more about what Floyd wants to do to him. If Floyd wants to box him, he's gonna box. If Floyd wants to press him, we're gonna see Floyd press him.
Adding to the debate, Jeff Mayweather sided with Floyd, emphasizing his superior intelligence and tactical awareness. While acknowledging that Pacquiao's last fight was competitive, Jeff suggested that Manny may have lost some of the explosive tools that once defined his prime years. Even so, he believes the fight will still surpass many current high-profile bouts in terms of interest and competitiveness.
Pretty much the same, but, both of them are not the same fighters that they once was. Their names are. But as fighters, they're not. I mean, they both they both aged. And I'm gonna be honest, the last fight when he fought Barrios, that fight looked like crap to me. I mean, he even looked like crap.
Pad and mitt sessions further refined his speed and timing. By simulating unpredictable scenarios, Pacquiao sharpened both his offensive combinations and defensive reactions. Strength and conditioning remained central to his regimen, with circuit training, plyometrics, and endurance drills enhancing explosiveness and stamina. Long-distance runs and sprints maintained his cardiovascular fitness, while structured recovery prevented injury and fatigue. If Pacquiao brings that same intensity into this camp, he could present serious problems for Mayweather. The rematch carries far greater emotional significance, which may push Manny to train even harder. His hunger to reclaim pride and rewrite history could be the deciding factor.
Seeing Manny Pacquiao literally every year in a fight. And I know I've seen Floyd Mayweather fight, but he was fighting Gotti the third and shit and Deji. Manny Pacquiao been in there. All right, even with their exhibition bouts, Manny Pacquiao's fighting a real boy, while Floyd Mayweather's fighting a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. So things have been different. Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios, Ugas. You gotta go with Manny Pacquiao initially.
Ultimately, this mega bout promises drama, excitement, and high-level strategy. Mayweather aims to preserve perfection and silence critics once and for all. Pacquiao seeks redemption and the opportunity to etch his name into history as the man who handed Floyd his first professional defeat. Both legends bring elite resumes, unmatched experience, and contrasting styles that once captivated the world.
It wasn't a really good fight, but it wasn't a terrible fight. But that's not exactly living up to expectations. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, all of my jokes aside, we'll see. Definitely not out of the question that something like a Pacquiao knockout happens, or if Mayweather, because once upon a time the legs were the first thing to go, he can't rely on them as much and turn him as much in the center of the ring and is forced to keep Pacquiao off of him in the pocket a little bit more, you might.
The return of two icons has reignited global passion for boxing. Fans are divided, some confident that Mayweather's defensive brilliance will prevail again, others believing Pacquiao's aggression and determination will finally break through. Early predictions continue pouring in, but the truth will only be revealed on September 19th. When the bell rings under the lights of the Sphere in Las Vegas, it will not just be a fight. It will be the continuation of a rivalry that defined an era. Regardless of the outcome, this rematch stands as one of the most anticipated events in modern boxing, a spectacle built on legacy, pride, and unfinished business.